I guess the lift doesn't work from here.
All security personnel, we've lost visuals on the intruder. Report positive ID to Central Command.
There's really a Jedi here? Hard to believe. Maybe shut the cover.
The intruder has been identified as the Jedi terrorist Cal Kestis. Bring him to me, alive.
No lift platform here.
Electron wall lockdowns have been activated. All personnel, stay clear.
Now, BD.
I'm winning this!
A little help, bud.
Hold the line!
Stop it!
Steal the intruder! Don't be his next target! Protection! I'll be right behind you! You are leaving here alone.
This thing's got your name all over it.
Requesting backup. Report to Central Command.
Threat approaching. Attack.
I need something, buddy.
Target has recovered. Target is evasive.
Hey, intruder! Keep your distance!
I am hit. There is nowhere to hide. Get back here. Be airborne.
We have to win! I think I'm done. I've got this!
I have been hit. You have weakened. Get him. Move. Mobile target. Sustaining damage. Holding.
Another sim.
Him detected. Integrity reduced. .50 base. Attack. I am hit.
Laser gates are down.
Woo!
Does anyone have eyes on the Jedi?
Cal Kestis. I'd assumed the first time we met you'd be strapped to an interrogation chair.
I've heard that before. Still weird. Get on the comms and call off the base alert.
Or what? You're a Jedi. I know what you were capable of. And what you were not.
On the comms. Now.
This is Commander Denvik. The Jedi has been neutralized. All units stand down until further notice. Satisfied?
I'm here for Bode Akuna.
How did you find this place?
A locator beacon on Bode's ship.
Uncharacteristically careless. His reports indicate you two have grown quite close since Coruscant.
You're the one who sent him to infiltrate my team.
Correct. Bode has been my weapon for some time. Quite effective. Unlike those armored abominations in the Inquisitorius.
So it's true. Seer's dead because of you.
No. The Jedi operation is still months away.
You're lying. The Empire burned the archives, led by Darth Vader.
Lord Vader. I have to stop this while I still can! Don't you see? Bode lured you here to destroy me! They're coming! Dead man, let's...
Huh. Yeah.
Don't recognize the
Glad you're
red
excited.
hair.
What'd you find? Do your magic, BD.
Databank entries are now locatable. Nice. Another easy boss fight. Well, I am a Jedi, so. Yep. None available, Sag.
Bode's gotta go through us to get to his ship. Let's hurry.
The mullet really brings it together.
If it sees you, it'll blow her disguise. Good thinking, BD. See you on the other side.
Where are they interrogating the Jedi?
Why? Do you want to crack at him?
That's right.
Do stormtroopers possess resistance training that I don't know about?
That's only for the feeble-minded.
Yes, That's exactly my point.
He's not answering his comm. Try again. Maybe he's interrogating the Jedi. You think he's still alive? Denvik said neutralized. He didn't say dead. Yeah, fair enough. Not so easy to capture one alive, though. He look familiar to you? Yeah, a little. Move along. I have no interest in consorting with the likes of you.
I hope I fight Bode and his daughter walks up in the middle of the fight and I can kill her dad right in front of her.
Which way to the officers' quarters?
A new recruit, I take it?
That's right.
Well, it doesn't speak highly of you to be so unaware of your surroundings. Now get out of here. I don't have time for you.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Another word and I'll report you for insubordination.
Who's not give a fuck? I'm a Jedi! Oh, wait.
Incredible. It's quite the play for Denvik. Beating the Inquisitors at their own game.
Don't let our new guests hear you saying that.
Guests. They're watching us.
Oh, of course. And we're watching them.
State your business.
I have an appointment.
And what is the nature of this appointment?
We think the intruder wasn't acting alone.
No one has been in or out on my watch. I'm going to have to call in a security droid. Stay right there. Send down a security droid.
Let me through, now.
I can't, not without security clearance.
Let me through, and I'll put in a good word with Denvik.
A good word with Denvik. Yes. Go on, officer.
Hey, buddy. Be ready for anything. Slice it.
Go put your foot in it.
He's not here. Let's look around. He was gathering intel on us the whole time. Let's move, BD.
They're gonna force me into a different stance. They're gonna force me into single saber.
That's... Oh.
Mama.
Easy, sweetheart. I know. It's just me and you now, Kara. Hmm? Just me and you.
Bode's daughter. And her mother.
Not gonna stop me from killing him or his daughter.
Hey, Kata. I'll be home soon. I'm bringing you something nice. I can't wait to see you.
Oh, now I can slice this. I had to look at the portrait first. Nope.
The data disk. Looks ancient. Let's see what's on it. find? This is the hollow that Dagon was watching in. Sorry. You scared me. You must be Kata. I'm Cal. And this is BD1.
It's nice to meet you.
Where's your dad, Kata?
He said to pack for a trip. You don't work here, do you?
No. You're the first person to figure that out.
Are you really a Jedi?
Yeah. I am.
Well, I have to finish packing. I can't find my Mookie doll.
Yeah. I'll help you find him.
Oh, it's the end.
Is this Mookie? Kinda looks like me.
A little. My mama gave him to me.
Rip.
Kata. Did your dad tell you where he's taking you?
It was supposed to be a surprise. But you got here a little sooner than I expected. Come here, Kata.
Papa, what's going on?
This is my best friend. We had a fight, but we'll get things settled. When we go.
It's his daughter, not his son.
Found Mookie.
You were a Jedi?
Yeah.
How'd you survive the Purge?
The Council assigned a few of us to intelligence during the Clone Wars. I used the skills that I learned there to disappear. Went into hiding. Didn't know who to trust. Familiar story? Right. But then I met the most incredible woman. Your mama. One day, Kata and I were out running errands, and I got this message. Don't come home.
Inquisitors.
Looking for me. My wife bought us the time to escape. I knew I couldn't run forever, and so I cut a deal. Danvik keeps us hidden, as long as Papa stays useful.
You were lying to us from the very start.
Tanalor was a way out for both of our families. You were gonna give it to the hidden path. A bunch of strangers.
And you were gonna sacrifice thousands of people to save yourself. We're a monster boat.
No. I'm a father. The first time I held her, I saw the entire galaxy in her eyes. You can't understand.
I understand betrayal. And that you lured me here to take down this base. Right?
Well, fighting the Empire is what you do best.
Run! The intruder is in my quarters! He's armed! Shoot to kill! Kill that Jedi! Bo! Get out of my way!
Oh yeah, bitch!
Hurry. Bode!
All remaining personnel report to the hangar. The Inquisitorius is attempting to take over this base.
As far as we go!
Give me a stim! I guess the lift doesn't work from here. Bode! Need a stim. I need a stim, BD.
Hey, Cal. Lot of chatter on the comm. You okay?
Bode's escaping. If he gets away, he's gone forever.
Hey, Merritt, you hear that? Merritt, where'd she run?
ran off too.
Destroy that fighter! Don't let that traitor escape!
We're too late. We've got to get back to the Mantis.
All personnel, report to the hangar.
Why are you here?
Why do you think? I'm rescuing you!
Oh. Oh! Shit.
They're gone. He took his daughter and the compass. They used me as a distraction.
Damn you!
Go on, Jedi. Do it! Do it! Rather you than Lord Vader.
Who is this?
He sent Bode after our team. My crew. Cordova.
Fear!
They're all dead because of him!
Cal! This is what Bode wants. I know you are in pain, but this is not you! The Empire has taken enough from us! I will not lose you two!
He won't.
See you on the Mantis.
Give the Inquisitors my regards. I'm all right. I'm fine, buddy. You don't have to worry about me. Some help, please.
The officer sounds like he's full of packing peanuts. I was about to turn all his bones into packing peanuts, yeah.
This door's not budging.
Oh, I thought I hit meditate. I didn't hit meditate.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Think so.
What was that? Was it...
I don't know what that was.
If you feel it again, you will tell me.
I will.
Good.
Oh, finally, I was worried sick. Wait, don't tell me. He was fighting the entire base, wasn't he?
You were right.
Okay, Cal. We got no boat. We got no compass. Now tell me the truth, I can take it. We lost, haven't we?
One compass remains. If you are hearing this, you know where I've left it. But if the compass is gone, do not despair.
What's this?
This isn't just the last goodbye.
There is another way to reach Tanalorr. Activate the arrays and align them to the coordinates embedded in this message.
There's a control center here. If we align the arrays, we can create a flight path through the abyss.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You want me to fly the Mantis through a ship-eating nebula using a tiny tunnel carved out by 200-year-old tech?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, I'm in.
What do you think we'll find?
You know where that is, kinda.
Oh.
How can we be sure this experiment's gonna work anyway?
We cannot.
So we start up some arrays, whatever those are, punch a hole in the abyss and then fly through?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Ready when you are.
Ready.
Okay. My clothes are back.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent! A new species. Plenty. I'll explain it to you.
Wait, I got time for you, though.
Coward, I have a matter of grave importance to discuss. I fear, on account of me helm, that you've got the impression that I depend on my suit for breathing.
I hadn't given it too much thought.
But I could hold my breath for ages.
Oh, okay. Got it.
You didn't believe me. That's fine. I'll prove myself.
You really don't have to.
Here I go, holding my breath in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, very impressive. You don't have to do this, you know. See you around, Scuba.
Oh, lad, I've a powerful itch on my back. If only it weren't covered by my suit.
You could take off your suit.
Oh, thinks he's clever. Well, lad, what if I wanted to go swimming? Then what would I do with no suit?
You could put it back on.
Ah, nobody likes a know-it-all, lad.
Engage the target.
Lot of chatter on the comms, kid. How you doing?
Just reach the control center. I'll let you know if I run into any trouble.
Welcome. I am Centauri Cree, the director of this experimental facility. Safety protocols require one person to remain here while the arrays are active.
Breeze, unless one of us is gonna stay behind, we need someone here to activate the arrays.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll ask around. See if anyone's got a death wish. Maybe Turgle?
Maybe not Turgle. Let's stop for a moment.
Turgle. Hey, Turgle, come over here and hang out for a little while. Okay. He'd be dumb enough to.
All set. Purge troopers. What are they doing here?
Try harder. Feeling the pressure. You stop.
Damn it, here!
Captain damage. Attack now.
Dodge detected.
Help BD.
Maintain the attack.
This looks promising. All the arrays are online. Now we just have to activate them. Kree must have locked down the facility when they evacuated. That's not gonna stop us. Okay, let's go.
Proceed to the observation deck to initiate alignment.
Huh. You gotta hand it to Kree. She thought of everything. See? You made it.
Breeze informed me you're in need of assistance, so here I am.
It's a long trip. Couldn't have been easy.
I might be 200 years old, but I'm as spry as a Padawan. Amazing. Oh, Cal, this is simply amazing.
Can you start the arrays when we're in position?
Oh, I stand ready for your order. It would be my honor to see Master Kree's dream alive once more.
We're your master. Time to head back to the Mantis, buddy. And go through the Abyss. I'm not thrilled about it either. But it's the only way we're getting to Tanalor.
We're so close. Giggity?
Mount up.
Someone else attack him!
Oh, you dick!
Can't stop us.
Fine.
If you hit one of those chocobos, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm back.
Are you ready to go?
Just about.
When we confront Bode, just remember, he has what he wants. He will fight to the death to keep it.
Only one what?
Now, where should we go next?
Terpalore. He's pushing buttons.
Hope Grease is ready for a bumpy ride.
Cal, is it time?
We're heading to the Abyss now. Fire up the arrays.
I'll be monitoring your progress from here. May the Force be with you all.
And you, Z.
Well, what do you think is taking Z so long?
Dagengara was the only person to live through what we're about to do.
At least we will die together.
Hey, great pep talk, kids. Hopefully they can fit that on my tombstone.
Look.
this thing?
It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I'll bet that's what all the other poor saps said right before they were torn into Vortex Chow. Great. Now it's an obstacle course. They're coming too fast.
But you are faster. Stop piloting and start flying.
I'm rerouting power from deflectors to the engines.
What are you, crazy? You're trading safety for speed.
Exactly. We're all in on you, buddy.
You're right. It's my ship, ain't it? Greasy does it, baby! Hey, wait a minute. Is it me, or is this tunnel getting a tad cozy?
It's not just you. Z, what's going on?
The arrays are overloading. There's nothing I can do.
We need to go faster.
I'm going as fast as I can. Wait a minute. Are you crazy? If you jump into hyperspace blind, they'll be picking up pieces of the Mantis all over the outer rim.
Do you trust me?
You know I do, Cal. Let her ride.
Now.
Oh, then his eyes are closed.
You did it, you three-armed son of a Gundar!
Well, at least none of us lost our cool. Wow. I hope it's worth it.
Yep.
So, this is it. Tanalore. You and Maren be careful out there, okay? Yeah, you too, BD.
We'll all be okay, Grease.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Cal. I don't plan on living out my days on this rock, especially not with that traitor.
We'll be back soon.
Purple trees.
Ooh! Ooh, purple trees! Look, purple trees! Purple saber!
So this is Tanalore.
Not what you were expecting?
I don't know what I was expecting. So much has changed since I first heard its name.
The temple's this way. Dagon and Centauri Kree planned their future here.
And look where it got them. Bode will not let this end peacefully. He has already used fatherhood to justify betrayal and murder. Now we have him cornered, with nowhere else to run. He will kill or be killed. Well, say something!
You're right. But what about Kata? She's not much younger than we were when our families were taken from us.
I know.
You and I will carry that loss for the rest of our lives. But Kata still has a chance.
Yes, she does. Very well. We will give Bo the choice to stand down. For Kata's sake.
And ours.
Is it this way? No, it's the other way.
I keep thinking about something Seer once said. A warning. Every Jedi faces the dark side. I feel so much hatred towards Bode.
Seer won her battle with the dark side. You will too.
Fall back to the temple. The Nile are enveloping our position. Master Gera, that is an order.
He's still here.
Good. Do you hear that?
Kata.
Star hiding in the night. All your friends are oh so bright. When the CD1.
Hey, Kata. This is Marin. She's a friend.
I'm sorry Papa hurt you.
Yeah.
He said I'd never see you again. What are you doing here?
Kata, your father stole something very important. We're gonna ask him to give it back.
Will you show us the way?
Okay. Follow me. I don't like it here. It's dark and lonely.
You don't have to be afraid. Better?
You're very pretty.
did you get here?
It wasn't easy.
You shouldn't have followed us.
Papa, don't!
Stay back, Cutter. This is the only way to keep you safe.
She will be safe. I promise, Bode. But listen to me. It's over.
Lay down your weapons.
This planet will be a haven for those hunted by the Empire, including Kata and you. But you have to surrender now.
Go outside, Cutter.
Listen to them, please.
I will decide what's best for my family.
Nope, I'm dead.
Immediate.
Distract him! I will strike from the shadows.
Help, BD. Toss me one, BD. Over here.
It's over, Kestis!
Buddy, help!
Stay away from Kata. That's it. Bleed out. Sorry, Cal.
You're doing really good, love.
Yep.
Our decision is final.
Master Ancesis, please. He has the will to fight.
And I admire it. But it is not only his life we would risk. The ships are leaving. There is no time. I suggest you both join us.
Die!
You will break. You will yield. Distract him. I will strike from the shadows.
Hey, BD. Hey, buddies.
That's some bullshit, man.
Need an assist.
sweetie.
Get back!
Then please.
Closer.
Here, buddy.
How you survived?
I need one.
You know you're weak.
Don't put this on your daughter.
Bode, we know what it's like to grow up alone.
Please, listen to them, Papa!
All right. And when the Empire comes, will you be able to protect my little girl? I'm sorry, Kada. I tried.
No, Papa!
Stay back!
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks.
Good. We should speak. I was not much older than you when I lost my family. For many years I carried this pain. I did not want to feel better.
Why?
I thought if I let go of the pain, I would be letting go of the people I loved. But I was wrong. And one day, I met someone who also lost his family. Together we found another way to survive. This pain is yours. It is part of you.
When my mother died, it changed Papa. And me too, I guess.
Yes. But it does not have to define you. And you must not let it consume you.
I am not running it.
Please don't. Oh, it's time passing.
Oh.
Okay, that looked fucking ridiculous for a split second. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Okay, bad intro to that. I was like, what the hell? It's because that's a common bug in other games, so it's like, you see that and you're like, oh no, they fucked it up. That's funny.
You saved my life on Brock. You let me walk my own path when I needed to. You taught me what it truly means to be a Jedi. Now you're gone. We will continue your legacy, Seer. We will build something that can outlast the Empire. I promise you that. I promise. But I'm scared. I almost lost myself. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready for what comes next.
guide her through the darkness.
I did it!
Woohoo! Good job.
Yeah, that's obviously a setup for a third one. Yeah,
Happy with the third one?
I'll play a third one.
I really enjoyed
as long as it's the same development team. If EA is all like, we're gonna hand this off to like Joe Bob and give these other people that have made really good Jedi games a new series, I'm like, fucking let them finish the series first, you assholes. I'd give this a solid 8.5, 9 out of 10. Very happy. I think I gave the first game like an 8, 8.5. So I think there are a couple of things I didn't like from this game, but overall I liked it better than the first. Now the double frog fight, nah, that double frog fight can fuck right off. The only two tears I didn't do were the double Ogdo and the double Rancor. I'll do the double Rancor before I do the double Ogdo. Are you kidding me? Although neither of those would be fun in the slightest, because both Ogdos and both Rancors are both gonna have one hit kills. So it's just really all those is it's a test of how good you are at dodging. Will the mullet and the stash make it to the third? It's got to, dude. It's been way too popular. Like, essentially everyone who streamed this game was playing with the mullet and the horseshoe stash. And once I found that one full set of clothes that made me look like a cowboy, I was all like, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a cowboy hat and let's do this. But yeah, I was very happy with this game. It was very, very good. I watch one of my favorite streamers played this, and I didn't watch him play it, but I've watched him play other stuff after he beat this, and people would ask him like what he thought, and he was like, I didn't like that game at all. And I'm all like, well, that guy's a fucking idiot. This game was awesome. Oh man. What do you think, Cappy?
I really liked it. I thought there was a lot of humor, which made it enjoyable throughout. So even though some of the stuff was hard, it was still very entertaining.
I wonder if they made Bode annoying as a sidekick so that it was less difficult to fight him at the end.
Maybe.
Because now that I think, once they were like, Bode's an asshole and you're going to have to fight him now, I was all like, I don't really have a problem with that. I have to kill Bode? Oh no. I wanted to already.
I am interested to see where this goes. We have this planet, but it's not easy to get to. And
I'm sure the whole guide her away from the darkness is talking about Kata.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Because it's obviously not talking about Marin. She was concerned that I used the dark side for a little bit. So it's guiding Kata away from the anger she's going to like have to deal with for the fact that I killed her dad.
But at least she enough to understand and be like, don't do this. So she's not like, you guys are evil. She's just like, why? You know, my
Right,
dad's
right. My dad was an asshole. I'm
Yeah.
sorry you had to do this. And her dad kept doing stuff that was endangering her.
Oh yeah, he was gone.
Yeah.
I think it kind of sucked because I did like mode, except that, you know, playing. So,
Yeah. It felt bad because right at like 30 minutes before they were like, yeah, he's not so bad in the cutscenes. It's really just him as an ally that's annoying because he's always in the way and fucking up my shit. I think what they need to do with Bode to make his character, the one thing that made him the most annoying as an ally was the fact that his blaster fire would reset an enemy's block. So I would have an enemy's block broken, and he'd be like, "Let me help you," pew, and it would immediately their block would go to full. And I was all like, "Oh my god, you're more of a hindrance than." No, it didn't. That's the one thing I don't like about this game's story is I'm gonna move the mic a little closer because the game music's getting loud. Is the whole concept of him getting mad about the safe planet didn't make any sense. Because we were like, we're gonna take the endless path or the hidden path over there to be safe. But like, I don't know why he thought we weren't gonna take him. Like, Grizz would have been welcome there, and Marin and Seer and Eno Cordova and me, and I was going to take Kata and him. I'm like, why is he so butthurt that we were letting the anchorites in?
I think the only thought I could have to that is logic with him thinking that letting the hidden path and bunches of people was going to let the Empire in.
Maybe.
But I mean, it's a leap.
It is a leap. Maybe one of those, like, if all of you guys come here, they're chasing you guys, so they're gonna find this place eventually, and then it won't be safe for me and my daughter.
What did he expect? Him and his daughter to live on a planet alone for eternity? Well, not eternity, until he dies? I mean,
Right.
Then leave her stranded? I
Yeah.
mean,
That's stupid too.
Yeah.
Yeah, his whole idea didn't make any sense. It's kind of interesting how when they were listing the Chinese developers that helped with this game, they listed Americanized names for them. I worked with a Chinese subcontractor for IT work for one of our clients for a while, and they all chose American names. So like each one of they would email you, and their emails would have like, they wouldn't even put their Chinese, their like real names, their Chinese names down there. They would put like Susan. And I was like, I talked to Susan on the phone. I know your name is not Susan. But I guess it's for like the average non-Chinese speaker. It's a lot of their words are difficult for us to pronounce, kind of like our words are difficult for them to pronounce, I guess. So it's like, call me Susan and don't butcher my real name, please. So I get that.
Glad you beat it though, so that tomorrow you're taking a break.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna take tomorrow off. For those of you who are still here, I'm gonna take tomorrow off and not stream, and then I'll be back Saturday, and we'll pick up with Pathfinder Kingmaker again and start working towards finishing that off. You asked a guy in your class about it, and he said it's a cultural thing too. What? It's a cultural thing to take on a Western name when dealing with Western society, or it's a cultural thing that they really don't want Westerners to butcher their names. It may also be kind of like a this is the name that our people can call me, but I don't want other people calling me that because it just doesn't feel right. Taking a Western name for business. Yeah, I get that it does help them get work in Western society. I'm not going to deny that. There's a lot of people that'll see a Chinese name or see an Indian name or something like that and just be like, ugh, and just sign the person off because the name. So I guess that makes sense. But I also like once the actors get like fame and success in the Western market, some of them have been going back to their original names. Like, God, I can't think of the guy's name off the top of my head, but the guy who just won the Oscar for Ke Huy Quan. Yeah.
Or he was going by
something else. Something more American.
Yeah.
But he's Korean. He's not Chinese, but still.
I hope. Oh, Jonathan.
Jonathan. Was he going by Jonathan Kwan?
Yeah, he was going by Jonathan Kwan, like Goonies and all of that.
Yeah. But I do like when they get success, they're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna switch to my real name. Yeah. Like, honestly, they should be able to use their real names their entire career, but I also understand changing names. It's like, who's the guy? Tiger Blood. Winning.
Oh, Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen and his brother.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah. Yeah, because Charlie Sheen is, you know, and like Martin Sheen, his dad. And then you've got Emilio Estevez, and you're like, I always thought Emilio Estevez was a great actor, but he just never got a lot of big roles. And you have to think, is some of that because he went by Emilio Estevez, while his dad and brother went by Sheen? It's very, very possible. Not that Emilio Estevez wasn't successful, but he wasn't on the same level of success as some of the other people in his family. I was like, what's his name? Tiger Blood. Winning. And you're like, oh, that guy. The guy who was a huge success and then went crazy because of cocaine. I just realized the title of my stream today was still Kobo Collections. Doesn't matter. Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see what they do for the third, if they do a third game in this series, what they're gonna do.
Well, trilogies are nice, kind of.
It's like it's like a round thing.
Yeah.
Voice talent.
Turgle.
Where's Turgle? Richard Horvitz. Turgle! Yeah, buddy, go! It's Darth Vader Scott Lawrence. I do know, somebody asked this in chat earlier, and they hey! And Sam, yeah, Sam Riegel, Matt Mercer. I do know somebody earlier had asked, do they still get James Earl Jones to do Darth Vader? And I read like a couple of years ago, James Earl Jones announced that he was no longer going to portray Darth Vader anymore. So like, it doesn't matter whether it's movies or video games or anything. He was like, I'm not doing the voice of Darth Vader anymore. I'm done. And it wasn't because I don't want to be associated with Star Wars or anything. I think it was more along the lines of like, he's just retiring. He's done. I would guess he's probably in his mid to late 80s.
92.
92. He's in his early 90s.
I can see why you'd want to retire.
Yeah,
he's
like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Plus, you also want to. You also kind of want to like, be like, okay, guys, you're gonna need to find a new voice for Darth Vader anyway. Go ahead and do that now. And I have to admit, the guy who did Darth Vader's voice in this sounded really, really close. Like, for most of it, I was like, this could be James Earl Jones, but it probably isn't, because I don't think they would have recorded his voice lines like 2 or 3 years ago before he retired. Mark Hamill isn't going to do Batman anymore. Mark Hamill never did the voice for Batman. Yeah, he was the Joker. Although I'm sure that's what you meant. You're like, he's not going to do voices in the Batman series. Yeah. Well, it's like a lot of these actors, it's like, I get that there's like this nostalgia with these actors playing these roles for so long, but at a certain point, you have to move on away from these older actors, because like, it's like all the old characters from the old Star Wars series were in the newer movies, and they all got killed off or died in some way. And I know for a fact that Harrison Ford made it in his contract that he wanted to die so he didn't have to do Star Wars anymore. He was like, I will sign up to do another Star Wars movie if you promise me you will kill my character so that I don't have to come back and do these anymore. Because he was just like, I don't want to fucking do Star Wars anymore. Leave me alone. Yeah, he's also very old. Yeah, he's probably in his late 80s. But I would not be surprised. There's that new Indiana Jones movie coming out, and I would not be surprised if his character if Indiana Jones, played by Harrison Ford, gets killed off in that too. Because he's like, bro, no, stop bringing back my characters I did in like my 40s and when I'm like in my 80s and making me do this shit. He's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Just let me live out my life. Leave me alone. Did you look up how old he was?
He's 80.
He's 80. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of fans have been like, well, if Indiana Jones is gone, short round can come back. Yeah, and Ke Huy Quan just had this huge like emergence into Hollywood, so now would be a good time to start getting on stuff like that.
Yeah, but I would guess he's probably in his 50s, so he's
He
probably
is. He's older.
he's probably like, I don't want to be an Indiana Jones type character either. But he could.
Does want to work.
He does want to work. Yeah. Well, I could see him if they tried to pivot off to something like that. I could see him being like, I'll sign on as kind of like a mentor to a new character. Like, there's a main character that isn't me, and I'll portray Short Round as like, I continued to work with Indy for years, so let me help you figure out how all this works. The de-aging looks great for Indiana Jones. Sure, but de-aging is fine, but the actor is still 80, you know? The guy that has to work is still that old. It's not like you're de-aging the person in real life. God, if only, right? Hey, cool, dude. They have Mexican Spanish separate from Castilian Spanish. With Indy's son. But that was not well done, though, was it? Like, that was not a success at all. Because it was supposed to be Shia LaBeouf, wasn't it? And everybody was just like, no, they didn't do a good job. Not like we don't like Shia LaBeouf, or we don't think you can replace Indiana Jones with another character. It's just like the way they were trying to hand it off didn't work. Like, the writing was bad. I don't think anybody logically would have a problem with them trying to like take an Indiana Jones series and hand it off to a new actor. You think he got into some scandal too and was blacklisted? Who? Shia LaBeouf? No. Well, yeah, but like he's still working.
Eccentric.
He is pretty eccentric, yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Like, he's definitely on the weirder side of Hollywood, but he's still working, so he hasn't been blacklisted or anything. But I mean, he did do stuff like punch a paparazzi and stuff like that, so those aren't things that are going to prevent you from getting jobs, but it's definitely a thing that's going to make people second guess you. Who hasn't punched a paparazzi? Well, yeah, but like... He wasn't working for a few years. He was doing stage plays. I do know that. Because he did Hot Ones. And I watched his Hot Ones episode. And they were talking about like, well, you haven't been working in Hollywood. And he's all like, I've been on stage. I've been doing a lot of plays. I don't want to skip these, but I would like these. I'd like games that give you more fast forward options. Colorist Paul. No, I tried. Like, a lot of video games now will have after credit scenes, so I don't want to skip an after credit scene. Am I gonna play the new Zelda? No. I haven't played like the last 3 Zelda games. I've watched the last one? Breath of the Wild. I've watched people play Breath of the Wild, and it does not look interesting to me in the slightest. You heard it's the best Zelda since Ocarina of Time? I mean, some people may feel that way, but from what I watched of Breath of the Wild, no, it's absolutely not. I have a hard time giving games a 10 out of 10. So when a game comes out and like the day of release, people come out and they're like, it's a 10 out of 10. It's the best game ever made. Nothing will ever supplant this game ever again. I immediately shut off those reviews. I'm like, if a game gets 110 out of 10 reviews, I'm just like, someone is lying. It got a 97 on Metacritic. See? That's too high. In my opinion. You have to keep in mind, a 10 out of 10 means there is absolutely nothing wrong with the game at all. It cannot be better. And if you're trying to convince me that no game is without flaws, or that like every Zelda game in the last 20 years is without flaws, I'm like, you are wrong, sir. Some of my favorite games that I love to death have problems. I mean, if you played Breath of the Wild and you enjoyed Breath of the Wild, I don't see why you wouldn't like Tears of the Kingdom, but... Well, it's getting close to the end. We're at music. That's usually one of the last ones. You heard they fixed those issues? They were not issues. That was how the game was intended to be played. The sword breaking mechanic was intentional. Again, I watched somebody play Skyward Sword, and Skyward Sword looked fucking awful. The last Zelda I played was Twilight Princess. And I enjoyed Twilight Princess. Graphics and story, Twilight Princess was your favorite? Twilight Princess looked beautiful. The story was a little weird for me. I liked the game, but I felt the story was a little, like, wonky.
But the howl songs.
Howling Songs was so bad. That's definitely in the category of this sucks. And I was just like, oh, it was so, I was so bad at it. They sounded so terrible. Don't thank George Lucas. George Lucas is terrible at writing. It's like George Lucas cannot write love interests to save his life. Because the whole like every like love story in all of the Star Wars movies are just fucking awful. We're almost done. He did write an awful love story in the 1980s that flopped. I mean, yeah. Have you seen any of the love stories in the Star Wars movies? They're all terrible. Every single one. Yeah, no, I'm saying, why are you surprised that he wrote a love story separate from Star Wars that also flopped? All of the love stories in all of the Star Wars movies were also terrible. So that should have been a hint. Isn't it a cult classic? Doesn't mean it's good. The Room is a cult classic. That movie is terrible.
Oh man, I loved Howard the Duck when I was a kid.
When you were a kid, yeah. But I bet you if you
I
went...
wouldn't watch it now.
Yeah, I bet if you went and tried to watch it now, you'd be like, ugh.
I'll let that live in nostalgia.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
Not exactly what we expected. But this place is our home now.
Yeah, Grease. Yeah, I guess it is. Still got a lot of work ahead of us.
It will take time to contact the hidden path.
And find the anchorites.
And build a saloon. I mean, the place is creepy, but it does have franchise potential.
This belongs with you.
It belongs with all of us. What do you think, kid? Should we give it a shot?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Ah, that's the spirit. Oh, that's great. Come on, I'll bet you're hungry. I'll make you something to eat. Did you ever have a scaz stick?
You've reached the end of your journey, however, the galaxy can be freely explored and there may yet be secrets to discover. New Journey Plus is now available for the main menu. All stances and cosmetics from previous games will be unlocked, along with some new perks and lightsaber colors. More color! Any skill points will also carry over. Purity grants a massive increase in weapon damage for both friends and foes. Warrior replaces standard enemies with new, more difficult combat encounters. Trendsetter randomizes your cosmetics on death.
Honestly, I don't hate that one.
Wow, that's amazing. Just random. Every time you die, you come up and you look fucking ridiculous. Oh god, that's awesome. What a cool fucking free perk, dude.
Honestly, yeah, I'm into it.
Oh, I like the weapons do a shitload of damage now. Because then you're like, well, I'm going to do a second playthrough and I don't really care about difficulty now. So I'm just going to like breeze through and just one-shot everything. So, all right. Well, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I very much appreciate it.